Every year you think the self-promoting know-it-alls on BBC One's The Apprentice couldn't get any more stupid or obnoxious. Yet every year they surprise us. "I'm going to throw people under the bus and over the bus," bragged business analyst and semi-pro hip-hop dancer Jeffrey Wan. Start with yourself. Make The Apprentice class of 2017 don't disappoint in the idiot department. Led by cosmetic entrepreneur Danny, the boys spent most of the first episode deciding on their name, Team Vitality. Lord Sugar was not pleased with the performance of both teams in the Burger Challenge image. "BBC Pictures, it sounds like something you take before you go on a date," spluttered an unimpressed Lord Sugar. The girls settled on Team Graphene. "Like a Northern Energy drink with gravy in it," he snarled. Their first task was to flog burgers. From the start, common sense was as scarce as life experience for this lofty lot. The lads looked like they were onto something with their healthy buffalo and turkey burger concept. But their production line went at a snail's pace, and they wrongly labeled products organic. The girls' luxury burgers contained cheap chicken cuts and were drenched in water thanks to a miscalculation from cookie florist Elizabeth. "I'm the pottiest person in the room, but also the most clear-headed," she squealed. With the guys heading for Brixton and the girls desperately touting their wares in Canary Wharf, battle lines were well and truly drawn. But Brixton was deserted, and there was more beef than a herd of cattle between Elizabeth and Shaban as the girls went to war over the grill. It was a miracle no one got food poisoning. With the clock ticking, Team Graphene were forced to chase customers, screaming, come here, come here." Image BBC. Meanwhile, the boys conducted an open-air post-mortem on what had gone wrong before they technically timed out. Back in the boardroom, it was clear no one had covered themselves in glory. The luxury burgers looked more like a constipated tortoise, according to Lord Sugar. His biggest put-downs were reserved for the hapless boys, who made a £114 loss. "That is diabolical," was his verdict. It was hard to disagree. So Danny was in the hot seat and had to bring two fellow apprentices with him to face the music. The dodgy duo were Penfold lookalike Charles, who preferred spending hours on a pricing strategy to getting his hands dirty, and barrister Elliot. In the end, Danny got the chop. "Less a Burger King and more Mr. Wimpy," as Lord Sugar said. Next week, the remaining 17 candidates will tackle interior design for hotels. "Call me a cynic, but I'd rather take my chances in a dodgy BB than stay in the penthouse suite of Chateau Apprentice." The ratings for episode 1 weren't great, so unless they buck up, perhaps Lord Sugar will be hearing the words "you're fired" himself.